Hello and welcome to the Simply Free Little Talk. I'm your host, Free Little, and today we have a big announcement because we have two amazing guests in the studio today. We have the former NFL player Kimble Anders, number 38 of the Kansas City Chiefs. He is the Hall of Fame inductee for 2022 of the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're excited that he's back, but he has a big announcement. And he has someone with him who is a community builder, and her name is Loretta Brock. Let me welcome them into the studio right now. Hello.
Hey, Fee, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm so good.
Hey, Miss B, how are you?
I'm wonderful, guys. I am so great that y'all both are here. Y'all have a big announcement, so we just want to get right into it. Go for it.
Well, so far, like right now, what you got? What you saying there, lady? No. so the big announcement, this year I've been blessed to have an opportunity to go into the Chiefs Hall of Fame, and being born and raised in Galveston, the community that raised me from a young age, and I always want to give back, and so we plan on doing an event. Particularly at Raccoon and the Boys and Girls Club. They were like my go-to spots when I was a young kid, where I was engaged in athletics, ping pong, outside basketball. I never boxed at the Boys and Girls Club, but Johnny Enriquez and Jill, they're some of the guys that raised me back in the days, and they're some of my first coaches as a youth. And so it's near and dear to my heart. So and I stayed across the street in Parkland at one time, and like I said, that was my everyday activity, going to the Boys and Girls Club and to Raccoon Park. So we want to put on an event. I really want the kids to come out there and enjoy themselves. It's going to be more of a party, but at the same time, it's going to be a celebration for me going into the Hall of Fame during the daytime, and out there, as well as giving them some activities to do and have opportunity to put their talents to work, whether it's poetry or whether it's painting a picture. But the thing will be basically someone that influenced you, or whether it was me or whether it was someone else. It could be honestly, I'm going to say this, I know I'm probably talking about script, but just somebody to inspire you, because that's what it's really about. It's about, it's about me that day of trying to find some inspiration from what I've done with my life. But whether it's an actor, a singer, somebody, just have a portrait, have something that's can help influence others. So we're looking for like the young men and young women to come out there and showcase their talent, whether they're drawing, whether they're writing a poem, whatever it may be, and just inspire the community, inspire us, and inspire the people that's around us. So that's what this day is really about, really. And again, it's really about celebrating. Obviously me going into the Chiefs Hall of Fame, which is a blessing, and I go on a limb. I think I don't want to speak out of turn, but I may be the first guy from Galveston out of all the great players we've had that come out of Galveston. We have over 30 athletes that play in the National Football League, one of the top 10 or top 8 in the whole country from one high school. I think I'm the first one to go into a professional Hall of Fame.
That's correct.
Whether
that is amazing.
Team or whether it's the big one. And I know we got a young cat playing now. Mike Evans will be a first ballot for big time All-American when he get done playing. But so far, I'm number one. So
far, yeah.
So far.
Yeah, so far. Like I said, we have a lot of talent. We've had a lot of talent, young. We have a lot of talent now. And fortunate right now, we got 2 kids right now that played under me when I was coaching high school. Both of them was able to make the roster this year with the Christian with the Houston Texans and Zion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So hope those guys can stay in the league, have a great career and experience the things I experienced, because it's a great feeling to be able to do something that you love to do. I mean, play football, but it's a process. It's a hard process, but you get an opportunity to do something you love to do for as long as you can, and that's a blessing. So that's kind of like
Indeed.
what this big celebration about and big
Yes.
announcement and but we want Galveston to come out and really support it, and we want the parents to be out there as well. Come out there and come hang out with your kids, support your kids out there, and you know just be present at the event.
Wow. That's beautiful. Miss Loretta, come on, share with us.
Hi, you guys. Hey, I'm so happy to be part of the team. This is Team 38, Tim Kimble Anders. Yes. Wow, that feedback, I tell you. I'm trying to ignore it, but I can hear it. Are you guys able to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's go forward. I would like to say that that weekend is going to be a just phenomenal weekend. I tell you, we're celebrating a phenomenal person in Kimble Anders. There are many athletes that have progressed from high school to a collegiate career to well, a stellar collegiate career, then a stellar um, NFL career, professional career, but their lives, may be in shambles or ridden with scandal or things of that nature. But in Kimble Anders, we have someone who's actually led like an exemplary life. There's not the scandal. It's not, it's well put together. It's a life of discipline. It's Okay, I'm sorry, a message came across. His life is an example for so many that are not only in the Galveston community, but are also, here in Houston. I'm in the greater Houston area in Texas and nationwide. So it's an honor to be part of an event, whereas he will be honored for his actual career. And it's not just honoring him for his career, because there are many people that have great professional achievements, but their lives are in shamble. They're always in the news for something negative, and we don't tend to celebrate those people. So it's great to see an African American male who's made such professional accomplishments, but then also has a personal life that's intact as well. And 20 years later is still in position to give back to the community. So I think that's great. And we thank you, Galveston, for sharing him with us. We're happy to have him. And you guys really have a son of Galveston there. He's one of your better sons, if not the best. So the weekend of October 14th and 15th. On the 14th, I was told that's actually the night of a home game for
Mhm.
Galveston Ball. And the actual theme for this whole weekend of events is from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall. So we're celebrating Kimble Anders going from Galveston Ball High School to Kansas City Hall of Fame. So this is just amazing. So the game will be that night. And after the game, we're looking for people to actually come to the Club 68. Kimble will be at Club 68. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that spot. From what I understand, it is a heavily frequented water hole in the area. It's very popular. So it's just a little casual hangout, kick back. You can take pictures. We'll have a backdrop. You can take pictures in front of the backdrop and with Kimble. I don't know. He may decide to do autographs. Not certain, but the start time will be 8 p.m. And I think we're going to go at least until maybe 1 a.m. or so. So we'll just kind of play it by ear from there. And the next day, which I don't know, to me is near and dear to my heart, and I know it's near and dear to Kimball's as well. That's when we're actually going to celebrate with our children in the community. So the actual celebration is going to be at the CUNY Community Center. I believe it's Raw CUNY Community
Right.
Center,
Right,
Mhm.
right there.
and that's where we're going to provide a DJ and food for the kids. But most importantly, prior to that celebration, the kids will have access to entry forms for a poetry contest as well as an illustration contest. And the poetry contest, we would like for you to stay with the theme from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall. but as Mr. Anders, who is kind of like the boss, as he stated, he just wants you to talk about someone positive.
Yes.
But as an advocate for Team 38, I would like to say keep it positive, but keep it on 38. Can we do that? So,
All right,
um,
all right.
well, all right. And then the illustration, the reason I use the term illustration is because you can use any type of medium that you choose to use. A medium would be whether it's pencil, charcoal, paint, crayon, just whatever. However you decide to interpret what it is you are envisioning in your mind that you see as something positive that reinforces the theme. So we will have these entry forms at I believe it's the Boys and Girls Club,
Yes.
Mhm.
right? At the Boys and Girls Club, as well as the Rock CUNY Community Center. So you'll have those entry forms. And for those of you that are going to do an illustration, you will actually do your illustration on the back of the entry form, which is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And for those of you that are doing poetry, you will be able to write your poem on the back of that piece of paper also. And if you are looking for the guidelines and things of that nature, we also have a Facebook page set up. We're actually adding to it daily. If if you search Kimble Anders, it will say Kimble Anders from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall. So that's actually the event page. Now the grand finale is actually going to be at the spot on the seawall, and that's going to be the night of October 15th. And that's going to start at 8 p.m. and that will go from 8 p.m. till about 1 or 2 a.m. as well. So Mr. Anders will be there. He will also be providing a live band. There will be a cash bar, and of course, food is available. I heard the venue is fabulous. I mean, I heard that the food is superb, and everyone is welcome to come out and just have a good time.
Yes. Thank you for
Hey,
the information. We appreciate it. So, full day, full week of 2 days, Friday night and Saturday night.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add?
No, that's it. You just look forward to. I will say this the beginning of the future, though. I'm looking forward to right now and to doing more for the community, giving back and creating. Right now, I'm getting in the process of getting my foundation back up and running down up in Texas area, and look forward to working with the youth right now. For as going as low as the fourth, fifth graders, third graders. 'Cause that's what we needed more down there than in the high school, whatever. So right now, just trying to put together a good team where we, constantly in the community and showing up with things to do, and hopefully we're able to make a difference.
Awesome.
well,
Sounds
speaking of,
Mhm.
oh, I'm sorry, Fee, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Go right ahead.
Well, speaking of giving back, I think we forgot one of the most important points, the prizes for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes, let's talk about the prizes. Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's get to the good part.
All of
Okay.
it.
So the poetry is a separate category from the illustration. Okay. So we have two categories, poetry and then the illustration. Now, we have further subcategories in each of those categories. We have elementary, we have middle school, and we have high school. Then we have a further subcategory for each of those. So for elementary, it's first, second, and third place, middle school, first, second, and third place, and high school, first, second, and third place. So for each of those categories, there's a total of 9 prizes. So the kids really have an opportunity to win. It is a competition. Of course, we appreciate everyone's participation, and we'll probably have like certificates of participation for everyone to thank them for coming out and participating in this monumental historic event celebrating Kimble Anders. But the first place will be $250. Second place, 125. Then third place would be $75. So we're hoping that this will encourage mass participation because we really, really want to have a record. We want to have what do you call it? We want to have memories. We want to have hard memories. Of course, we'll always remember what happened, but it's nothing like having an actual artifact, something that can be preserved, something that can be recorded and look back later. I mean, we don't know where we're going to be 25 years from now, 50 years, 100 years. So what the end result we would like to see is we would like to see the poetry that's presented. We would like to see that compiled into a book. And then the pictures that are presented, we would like to see those compiled as well. We're not certain if we're going to do separate publication or we'll combine everything together under like memorabilia of Kimble Anders, number 38, Kansas City Hall of Fame class of 22 or something like that. Don't know how we're going to preserve it. I know there was an idea tossed around about a quilt. So some of the pictures may be used to create a quilt that he can put in a frame and hang on his wall or something. I'm not certain, but whatever you submit, it will be greatly appreciated, and we will value your effort, and we will make every diligent effort to preserve whatever it is you present, because you took your time, your energy, and your expertise to show us what you thought about the accomplishments of this great Galvestonian, Kimble Anders.
This is awesome. So you're actually celebrating with the community and with the focus on our youth, and even giving the adults something to come and join in. So we're proud of that. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Loretta. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're excited. I'm so excited about it.
I'm so excited.
Yes, it's going to be great. So we're looking.
I think I'll be in Galveston Friday and Saturday.
Okay, well, yes, we want you have to be. It's mandatory.
Well, yeah, I guess kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it's mandatory. You have to be here. So I'm so glad for those that love the idea, that's making comments and they're saying it's great for the community, which it is, which it really is. So we're looking forward to any wisdom nuggets you want to leave with the youth to encourage them and inspire them, Mr. Anders. Come on.
Yeah, as I always say, just always keep working. Put your best foot forward. Always bring your best game every day. You go through a lot in life. Life is about challenges, so just be ready. Just be ready to take them heads on and put your best foot forward every time. You're gonna have some ups and downs, but trust me, you can get through it because I did. So just keep pushing.
All right. Miss Loretta, you have some words of wisdom you want to share with our youth and the community?
Well, maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. I would like to encourage everyone to always take an opportunity to give honor to whom honor is due. Never be afraid to congratulate someone on their success. What you honor and what you value in your life as you celebrate others is what will manifest itself in your life. Absolutely. So never be afraid to give congratulations or salutations or exhortations. Always be willing to go that extra mile. And look, you may be the person that people are happy to see rather than the person people dread to see. I'm sure all of us know people and they come through the door, everybody like, oh Lord. But that person that's bubbly, that's positive, you see them, hey, what's going on, Kimble? What's going on, Fee? So happy to see you. So let's be the light in the midst of darkness. Let's be hope in the midst of despair.
Miss Loretta, can you go ahead and share that beautiful theme again?
The theme is, and look, I was thinking this is number 2 to 38, but it is truthfully 2 to 38. 2 to 38, but the official theme is from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall.
That's the theme. I
Okay.
love the theme. And so we're all ready. Is there any special colors you would like us to wear that weekend?
Hey, you can wear whatever you want to, but purple and gold, and as always, one and red and white.
And tell us what those
Kansas
colors
City, Kansas
stand
City,
for.
Golden Tornadoes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And
All
and,
right.
and might add the University of Houston. So red and white.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
always
true.
so it's pretty
Yes,
similar.
yes.
Yes, we definitely can't forget University of Houston.
Not at all.
And while we don't have any firm plans, we do know that homecoming is the week preceding October the 29th. So I believe that's October the 22nd through the 29th. So people will be able to look at the event website to see what events Mr. Anders is going to participate in with the Cougars. Because I mean, Galveston Ball did put him on the map. So we
Yes.
must celebrate the Purple Rain, but we have to give it up for the Cougs as well. I mean,
Yes.
the red and white on Scott Street, I tell you. I mean, that he had a phenomenal career there, and we definitely want to share him with you guys because he's a native. Share him with the Cougs, and then of course the rest of the nation because the Kansas City Chiefs are celebrated and loved across the United States.
Yes, they are. So, with that being said, share with us that website information. I'm just going to put it in the comments.
Okay, that would be great. You would Google on Facebook Kimble Anders from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall. If you want to type the link, let me see. I don't want to dismiss myself, but if I do, just try to bring me back, okay?
Okay.
But no, I think you guys can just search it. Let me see.
I'm just going to tell them it's on Facebook and they'll be able to search it. And the event is also available right now for everyone to look at.
Oh, it is. It's live right now for everyone to look at.
So
And the background picture is a picture that was sent to me by Mr. Anders, and it shows him. I think it's a like a standalone poster of him at the stadium in Kansas City. Correct?
Correct. It's
Yeah.
actually it's a mural that's in the stadium, like on 4 different big walls. When you walk through the stadium and you see people that's on the thing, it's about on 4 different levels. I have quite a few pictures in the stadium.
Quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yes, he does. All throughout.
I tell you, you served that team well. You served them well, and they showed their appreciation to you.
Absolutely.
By putting all of those. It's like you're all over the stadium. I mean, that's almost Kimble Anders Stadium. There's so many murals of him everywhere. I mean, they showed their appreciation. You put in the work.
Smile.
You put in the work.
Yes, you really did.
Oh, and something else.
Yes.
Steve, I don't know if we mentioned, and I know that you guys had this on another show, but I didn't know until recently that there's only one inductee per year.
That's right. And I actually put that in the write-up. Yes, one per year. And he is the one that was selected, everyone. So Galveston,
he is the one.
Stand up and be proud of our Galveston own. We should not take this lightly. This is to encourage the youth that are currently watching this man career, and he is giving back. That's how he's celebrating. He's giving back to the community. Miss Loretta, go ahead and share some more things that everyone can participate in. Just the weekend. Just encourage them to come on out.
I encourage people to actually come out and okay, I'm going to wear both colors. I'm going to dibble dabble in the purple, and I dibble dabble in the red. But on Friday night, I believe that should be Purple Rain. That should be the thing.
Rain, that's
because we can all go to the football game, support the team. It's a home game, and then afterwards go out to Club 68. So I should see purple everywhere. That should be a night of Purple Rain.
Rosalind Jackson.
Purple and gold. We should actually wear the purple and gold on Friday. Saturday, I think I'm going to do a bit of a crossover. I personally will be wearing red to celebrate the Kansas City Chiefs. because that's the color of the team, whose Hall of Fame he's being inducted into. So
Absolutely.
Saturday, I'm looking forward to everyone coming out to Rock CUNY. I believe there'll be some hot dogs, maybe some hamburgers, some cold drinks. There'll be a DJ, and there'll be a lot of positive energy because I take it with me
Come
everywhere
on.
I go.
Come
So
on.
I'm bringing positive energy. I know Kimble has positive energy. Fee, you
Bring
have
it.
positive energy. I
Yes.
met Miss Sheila Brown over at Rock CUNY. Is that her last name, Kimble?
Yes.
Sheila Brown, wonderful person, wonderful personality. I mean, it's just so much positive energy. We can't help but to have a wonderful time
We
on
own.
Saturday. And that would actually be Saturday from 2 to 5.
Mhm.
So we'll have the
Yes.
artwork of the kids displayed. We'll also some of the persons that we choose as the winners for the poetry. They'll have an opportunity to provide to actually perform if they choose to. They can perform their written poetry or prose. That means that they can do rap, they can do spoken word, or they can just read it
Baby.
however they would like to, whatever form of interpretation they would like to use. So I'm looking forward to us hearing from these kids and seeing what it is they've come up with. I love creativity. I love to give people creative license, which is with as few regulations as possible. So we know that one regulation is what? No cursing. And number two, stick with the theme.
Stick with the
There
theme.
you
I
go.
love it. I love it. I was waiting. That's why I said, "Come on with it, Loretta." I know you was gonna remember. We need to tell the kids that if they have opportunity to really showcase their gifts and talents in front of Mr. Kimball Anders.
Absolutely, absolutely. And who knows? Justin Bieber was founded on what? He was discovered on what was that? YouTube.
Oh, was it YouTube? I can't recall, but yeah. But I
Well,
know
Justin
Not sure.
Bieber,
you never know.
he was discovered on YouTube. And I'm just saying, whenever you have a gift or a talent and you have an opportunity to have it showcased, take that opportunity.
Take it.
You never know where it will take you.
That's true.
Absolutely. You
Very
never
true.
know. Well, I'm glad you guys stopped by today so that y'all can share this wonderful information. The big announcement is now out. It's no secret now, but it's now for the kids to pick up their package. What day? That's the only thing we didn't disclose to them.
The date that they will be able to pick up their package would be Monday. That would be August. No, not
12.
August, September the 12th.
12.
September the
Monday,
12th.
September the 12th, we know that everything will be in place because things are coming together. This was the holiday weekend, and we've been given some dates have been pushed back as far as when the actual posters and forms and everything will be completed. So we know that we'll have everything ready to go Monday. Do I keep saying the wrong date? I'm saying
September the
October
12th.
now.
September the
It's
12th.
September, right?
September. It's okay.
Yeah.
We just have dates we got to remember. So you good with me.
So yeah.
Okay,
So
Monday, September the 12th.
September the
right.
We'll
12th.
And
have everything ready to go. They'll be able to pick up their entry forms. They'll be able to see the poster. They'll be able to get inspired. They'll see pictures of Mr. Anders, and there will also be boxes there for them to submit their entries as well.
and what is the date? Was it October the for as the
October the 1st
October
is
the
the
first
deadline.
Is the
is the
deadline. So
deadline.
we need to have that
Right.
October 1st is the
So they
deadline.
will have from the 12th, September the 12th to October the 1st, which is about 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks to either do poetry or an illustration, or you may choose to enter both competitions. We're not going to limit the kids. So some people will actually submit an illustration as well as a poem or a prose.
October 1st. So they have exactly 3 weeks to submit and get it in.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I love it. To submit. I love it. Their artwork or their portrait.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And everything will be on display at the community celebration at Rock CUNY.
Sounds wonderful to me. Everything. And I know that everyone else is excited about what's to come from this. Yes. Thank you so much, both of you. I love that you're the community builder. You're really encouraging this whole and undergirding everything with wisdom that you brought to the table so that Mr. Anders can have his vision manifest in his own hometown. So thank you so much for your service. I'm excited. Kimble, I'm excited. So let's do this thing.
All right.
All right. Thank you both
All
for
right, sounds great, guys.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you have it. A wonderful, wonderful interview and a wonderful big announcement. So stay tuned. You have the dates that is in the comments. And so you can come back, replay, share, and then go to the page that says it's Kimble Anders, the theme of from Galveston Ball to Kansas City Hall. All right. Signing off from the Simply Free Little Talk on the Galveston Featured. Be blessed. Looking forward to this big event.